Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to understand the Leetcode problem 3423. Ever wonder how to find the biggest jump between neighbor node and in a circular array? So this is the problem statement, and we are going to read it and understand how to implement it, right? So we are solving this Leetcode problem 3423, and there is a twist is the first and the last elements are also neighbors. So let's crack it together. So what it is saying that we have given a circular array like this, means 1, 2 and 4, right? So these 1, 2 and 4 is a circular element, right? So 4 have a neighbor like this 1, okay, like this, means it's a circular. So let's code, crack and conquer in this video. So we are going to see that what we have given an array, right? And we have to find element, the difference, right? And that element difference can be anything like from 1 minus 2, 2 minus 4 and 4 minus 1, because this is in circular, okay? And this is the twist. So only one, so not only one or 2 having the adjacent, but 4 and 1 is also adjacent. Not only 1 and 2 are adjacent, but 4 and 1 is also adjacent, right? Like this you can say. But 4 and 1 are also adjacent, but it's due to the circular array. In the general array it's not happening, right? Adjacent will be like this only, till the 4 it will not come like this, right? So if we will take this example, right, 1 2 3 4, right, like this, give me a second, like this, then what will happen? If you make the difference 1 minus 2, take a absolute math, right, calculation, what will come? 1. If you will take 2 minus 4, what will come? 2. Then it will come 4 in the last element, and this is the circular one. So how many it will come? 3, right? Means this is the winner, right? Now think, we have given these nums we have given, right? And the max difference we have given, and this we have given, right? So how we are going to implement? So first of all, we'll take a max difference variable and will initialize as a 0. Let's suppose the max difference will be here, okay? So this max difference will have what? Starting value is 0. Now for all the value, right, we have to take the n. So we know the number of elements, so I 0 to n will go and will check the corresponding value, means the adjacent value. So adjacent is I and I plus 1, right? So we will take the difference, right? So we will use I plus 1 mod n to wrap around to the first element, right? And for that, num set I minus num set I plus 1, and we'll take the mod of n, right? And so we'll have the first element around, right? And then we'll find the max difference is what? Max difference and max difference here, right? So each time you will get some value here. Let's suppose the first time max difference is coming what? Let's suppose it is coming 1, means there was a 1 2 and 4 was there, right? So first time 1 minus 2 is 1 coming, right? Let's suppose second time 2 minus 2 is coming, 2 is coming, right? So now the max difference would be what? Not the 0, it should be 1. Second time when it is coming, the diff is coming what? 2. So the diff, so the now it was 1, so now it will point to here. Second time the difference will come what? 4 minus 1 is what? 3. So the difference is 3. So we'll find the max difference is what now? It's 3, right? And finally we'll return the max difference, right? Let's understand one thing, right? So if you have doubt on this part, right, let me explain it. So if you are thinking that what is happening here, right, means we are taking two things. Absolute value will take math dot absolute a and b, a minus b, right? we'll take whatever the value will come and we'll take the absolute value, so negative value will not come, right, like that. But what is happening here, that we are taking two value, that nums, we understand what is nums means all the element at index I will get, right, that is the you can say element at index I, right, that we understand. Let's suppose we'll talk about 1, 2 and 3, the array element, right, and which is circular, means it points back to here, right. Means if we talk about I is equal to 0, means we are going from 0 to n, right. So when I is 0, nums at I is what, there is some element, this value, right, 1. Then we have I plus 1, right, like this value, right. What we have, nums at I plus 1 mod n, right, like that we have, right. And then we are taking this one, means what we are doing here, so this value I plus 1, right, mod n, this is mod, right, I plus 1 mod n, what will give you, give me 1 second, what will give you, so let's suppose this actually this gives you the next index that will wrap around, and when the I is the last index, let's suppose for example if I is 2, let's suppose I is 2, if I is 2 and n is 3, right, means 0, 1, 2, means we are at here. When we are at here, I is 2, last element, and number of element is 3 in this case, right. Then you add the value here. What will happen? If you do I plus 1, I is what, 2 plus 1 plus 1, and then you will take the mod n is what, 3. 3 mod 3 is what, 0, means the next element will become what, from here to here, this is your next element, and that is why we have written this piece of code. Understand? So this will point back to the first element if this is the, if the first element is at here. If this part, if we are doing minus, right, if we are doing minus, right, if this part is here, the next part will should be where, it points back to here, right, at this point. And so we are doing I plus 1 mod n, so we can go back to the first index, right. I hope you understand. If you still have any you can say doubt, please ping me in the comment box, okay, and please write the time complexity and space complexity in the comment box. Thank you guys, thank you for watching this video.